everybody, this is Julie from Nobody's Beauty Guru, and welcome to my makeup collection series. This will be the intro for a number of videos where I go through and catalog exactly what I own in each one of my makeup categories. In the past, I have an entire playlist of my makeup collection and my numbers, but I've never shown you exactly what products I have in each category. Today, I'm going to go through and I'm going to catalog all of that for you and do a giant rundown. This will be split up into multiple videos, so this will be my intro for all of them. But in this series, you will get to see all of the items that I have within a certain category. Whatever is on the title of this specific video is what you're going to be seeing today. So let's jump right in, and I'm going to show you what I have kept in my collection after all of my declutters. Go behind me in my makeup cabinet that you can't see and pull out more stuff. Here we go. Let's start with the loose powders. Last time for loose powders, I had 4 and I still have 4, and I decluttered one because this one came in through, I think it was in a set, but this is the Stellar setting powder in Glow 2, and this feels so beautiful. I've not actually used this on my face, but it feels so finely milled and so gorgeous. I cannot wait to use this. I also have the Bare Minerals Mineral Veil. This one is a classic. This one is in Original Mineral Veil, and I have not opened this and tried this one either. I have the It Cosmetics. This is their Bye Bye Pores Loose Setting Powder. This one, again, beautiful. I have used this one a little bit. This one's in translucent, and I do like it. I used to have 2 of these. I got them on Haute Look, and I gifted one to somebody else. So these are those 3 powders, and then this behemoth right here is my Coty Airspun Loose Setting Powder, which I love. I've been trying to use this up and pan this, but this is going to take me forever to actually use because it is huge. This does have a fragrance to it, so if you are sensitive to fragrances, this is not going to be for you, but it does set the face beautifully, and I do really like that. And then for pressed powders, I used to have 4, and I believe I still have 4. So I have my Hourglass. This is my Ambient Lighting palette. I've hit pan on this shade, and I'm starting to get a dip on this one over here. I am trying to use this one up and finish it this year. So hopefully I can call one of these done pretty soon. This one is very low. Like, there's not much of this middle shade, just because when you swirl your brush, you still get a majority of this one, and then just like the little sides of these. But I swirl all of these together and then just apply them to my face. This one I'll be able to use all over my face a little bit more in the summer. I'd been focusing over here in the winter, but in the summer I'll be able to use this one a whole bunch more. So 3 powders right there. And then I have one that is in this palette. This is the Smashbox Step by Step Contour Palette. And this one, I am counting this as a powder that I can use as a pressed powder. I use this under my eyes to set as a yellow under eye setting powder. So I will count that in there. Oh, although, crap ass, hold on. If I'm doing it that way, I also need to include this if I am doing that then, because in the Shade and Light palette, I have these 3 powders, which would be face powders or under eye powders. So I will count each of these as a powder as well, which I have not, I don't think, counted in the past. I had only been using foundations. So I had like an It Cosmetics Celebration Foundation that I used as a pressed powder. And then if I'm counting under eye stuff, this one, then these have to count as well. So I have 4 in these and then 3 in this. So I have 7 pressed powders then and 4 loose. And then we're going to get into setting sprays, of which this is not difficult. I don't have very much. Setting sprays, very easy. I have the NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray, and I love this. This is my holy grail. This one is one that I'm trying to pan, and I'm pretty stinking low on this. And then my sister gifted me this one as a backup. So I have 2 setting sprays right now. Last time I only had 1. I only had this one. And then when my sister gifted me this, I went up to 2. So my number has increased there, but I'm fine with that because I love this. Guys, I am back with my blushes. So these are all of my single blushes. Also this bad boy. I'll creep that in there. So I will open these up and show you. These are the blushes that I have that are singular outside of palettes. I do have the Jaclyn Hill Becca collab. So I do have in this one these 3 blushes. This is could very well be a bronzer. It is categorized as a blush, so I'm leaving this in the blush category. So I have 3 blushes that are in palettes: Rosé Spritz, Amaretto, and Pamplemousse. Hi! So these three are gorgeous blushes. I do not use them enough. I need to use them more, and I'm just very, very bad about that. But you will also see this come back when I talk about my highlighters. So for right now, I have this. Then I have, this is Goulet by NARS. This was one of the perks for the VIB Rouge, and I will be keeping this, even though NARS's cruelty-free status is super sketchy right now, because I spent $1,000 for that shit. This is one of the In-Stain blushes by The Balm, and it is gorgeous. This is Houndstooth. Houndstooth is a gorgeous color. I love it. And then I have Frat Boy by The Balm as well. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous peachy color that I adore. I'm keeping that. And then Hot Mama is a stunning peachy with a gold reflect, and it is beautiful in the summer. So those are my three Balm blushes. Seraphine Botanicals, this came to me in a subscription service. This one also has some hard pan on it, huh? And this one is in a Happy Hibiscus, but it is a beautiful bronzy color. I really do like it. This one, before it breaks, is Spellbound by Makeup Geek, Jisoo, and another one that I really, really enjoy if I'm looking for a pinky flush. Then we have Tarte in Party. This was the birthday present last year from, I believe, Sephora. I have never used this before, but I'm interested in using it. And then I also have Ecstatic, which is another peachy blush, which I love peachy blushes, guys. They're just like, they're my thing. I love them. So yes to that. For Becca, I have two. I have one in Snapdragon and this one in Flower Child. Flower Child is one that I would love to pan, but I'm also hesitant to pan because I love it so much. I don't ever want to be done it. It's so beautiful and has this nice shimmer to it. So pretty. And Snapdragon is a good bit brighter, but you can shear this one out and it is very, very pretty. So here it is sheared out. It's not nearly as intimidating as you would think it would be. And I love Becca blushes. I love this formula. I also love the Balm's formula. Tarte is a formula of blush that I don't know that much about because honestly, I don't use them that often, but I do like having them on hand because they are very, very pretty. Then I have my Bite Beauty multi-stick in Gelato. This is one that I am panning right now. I am making steady progress. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous mauvey color that I loved using in the winter. It gave me just like the most beautiful flush. I'm going straight up my wrist there. But it is very, very pretty. In all of my videos that you will see, I am wearing this because I've been trying to pan it for forever. And that's my entire blush collection. Let me tell you where I was last time. Last time I had one cream blush and it was this, so I still am at one cream blush. I was at 13 powder blushes. I have decluttered a couple of those. Most recently, you saw me do that in my most recent declutter. I got rid of, I think, 2. And before that, I had gotten rid of a couple more. So I am down powder blushes. I am down 3 of them. And then for in palette, I still have the 3 that are in this palette. I have not changed anything in that particular category. So that is it for me and blushes. I'm going to move those to the side and we're going to get into bronzers. These are my single bronzers and contour shades. My Too Faced Chocolate Soleil, and I love this. I have hit pan on that one, and it is just a great color for me pretty much year round, but I've been panning other bronzers, so I haven't really gotten to that one as much. I have Bahama Mama, which I love for bronzing as well as contouring, especially in the winter. I can contour with that one. And then I have 2 of my NYX taupe blushes. So this one is one that I tried to hit pan on and did in one of my projects. This one is still sealed and is a backup, but they changed their formula and their color a little bit, so I am keeping that backup for forever and working my way through this. This is a gorgeous cool toned contour shade and I am not mad about it. So when you look at my single bronzers, this is what I am working with. I am working with 4 different bronzers. Then I have my in palette bronzers, and for that I have my Shade and Light, which has 3 colors, and I am trying to make it a point to work through these a little bit more, but again, when I'm panning other things, this is not something I reach for, but I do like knowing I have because it does come in handy. These 2 in the Smashbox palette. I am so close to pan on this one, guys. I've been using this every day to bronze and contour, so right now my goal is to try to hit pan on these 3 shades, so I'm not reaching for this one as much or my singles as much. This pretty much acts like that taupe blush from NYX. It is relatively close. It is a little bit warmer. You can see it's not quite as cool. You need to use a very light hand with these because these are incredibly pigmented when I am bronzing up my face and contouring, so I have to be very careful. Also, these are difficult pans for me to get a brush into, especially like a giant bronzing without getting into like one of these shades, but I've been making it work, and I have been enjoying using them. I do really like these. So right now I have 5 different bronzers in a palette, which is down from 9 last time. So I went down 1 in the singles and down 4 in the palette, and that is largely because I got rid of this NYX contour palette in my last declutter, so these 4 shades are no longer in my collection. I hope you've enjoyed this installment of my makeup collection and seeing what I have. If you have and you're interested in seeing more and the rest of my collection, that is to come. Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up, click subscribe, and I will see all of you in my next video. Bye guys.